Hi everyone, I'm Subrina Dhammi, and I'm here to tell you about the Ride for Missing Children, my participation in it this Friday, and the training that was involved in it. The Ride for Missing Children is a 100-mile bike ride. One of the organizers reached out a few months ago and said, hey, I'd love if you could maybe take part in this with us, maybe help get the word out. And that turned into, well, I bike, but I'm not racing on the road. I have a bike that maybe I'll bike on a trail from time to time. I had to learn how to bike in this style, and it's a whole new way of cycling. My first training ride, I showed up thinking I was going to do 30 miles, but I took my bike out of the trunk and I was like, here's my bike, I'm ready to do this. And the organizers were very nice and didn't let me see it at first, but they were like, oh, great, that's a great bike, yeah. They pumped the tires up and they're like, we're gonna keep you in the back and we'll keep an eye on you. But I stopped at mile 15. I was like, I can't do this. I'm totally wiped. And they were like, we don't want to say anything, but this just isn't the right bike for something like this. So we want to get you fitted with a proper road bike and proper shoes. And as soon as I switched some gear out and borrowed my bike from thankfully wonderful friend, it made a world of difference. But that first day, I rolled in there thinking, I can do this. And halfway through, I was like, I'm all done. You guys are way too fast. I don't know how you're so fast. They're like, well, you have the wrong bike. So they helped me learn how to do it. I borrowed a bike from a friend. I have shoes that are cleats that clip into the pedals, and I've met several times now with this group and one-on-one with the organizer just to get a crash course on how to cycle like this. And it's hard, it's very challenging if you've never done it before, but it's very satisfying, and it's a great activity to do with a group. But the best part, I think, each weekend I've been meeting with this group, and it's the passion that they have. They all are there for a very specific purpose, and yes, it's a great way to spend some time with people, but they have a goal. And their goal is to do this 100-mile bike ride on September 23rd, this Friday, to let people know that these cases are still out there, and they're doing it for these families. And so when you see that, you're like, what am I complaining about? I fell a couple times. I did fall a couple times, by the way, but you fall a couple times, you get back up, right? Because this is important. I said yes right away, but I think I didn't realize what I was getting myself into, because I was like, 100 miles? I could do 100 miles. I cannot do 100 miles. I don't know what I was thinking, but I felt challenged. I felt like I want to learn how to do this. It was a great way to learn something that I've never done before. But the training has been hard. It's been a lot of sore muscles, a lot of bruises. It's a whole new style of biking, and you have to learn the ways of biking on the road and follow instructions so that you stay safe and you keep everyone in your group safe. And so on ride day this Friday, you will see these bikers biking together in 2x2 formation. State police are escorting them, and from what I've heard, it is just incredibly empowering on that day. That the support from the entire capital region just carries you, and the adrenaline just pushes you through the entire day, and that purpose, that goal that they're all there for. I'm a little nervous, but I'm really looking forward to experiencing what all of the riders have been talking about, the riders who have been participating in this for years and years, that there are stops along the way at different schools, at different firehouses, and these are planned stops, and the kids come out and they cheer you on, and they hold signs that say, keep riding, and firefighters have snacks for you so you can stop and quickly take a bite. And I'm looking forward to experiencing that, because I hear there are a lot of tears, but it's like overwhelming emotion that the support of the entire community is out to cheer you on because you're doing something that is so meaningful. My main goal taking part in this is that we do our part as a news organization to get the word out for these families. One of our many goals is to help our community. And so this is I think one of the perfect ways we can do that.